Hi, I'm Cheryl with Healthy and Keto. I just wanted to talk to you today about making meals and how easy it is to create a meal for keto. People think that it's so difficult because you're limiting your foods and you're counting your macros, and it's so difficult. But I'm telling you, it is not difficult. You have three macros. You have your fat, you have your protein, and you have your carb. Those are the three macros that you want to have. We want to limit the carbs. We want to make sure that we have healthy fats, and you can see my dog back there. And we want to have protein. So what I do is I make a list, and you can find a list online even. You don't have to make your own list. Figure out what kinds of meats you like. If you like eggs, you can do a lot of egg recipes. If you are someone who likes chicken, if you like beef or pork or whatever you enjoy to eat, that's your protein. That's going to be your main focus. Then you're going to add quality fats. Could be that you are going to add it right to the protein. It could be that you're going to add it to the carb. Either way, you're going to make sure that you have some fats. So you could have, for example, you could make yourself a big salad and add olive oil dressing to it, or you make your own ranch dressing or blue cheese dressing or whatever. You can also use coconut oil. You could add a side or a main portion of your meat. So you have a meat, you have your salad with your fat. So you've got all of those macros together. Now, there are people that enjoy cooking. I am not one of those people. I don't like to cook. I will cook if it's something that, is necessary. But on a day-to-day basis, my kids get really bored with me because I'm just like, okay, let's just put some hamburger. I'm gonna have that in the refrigerator, and we can add whatever else we want later. I do meal prep that way, but I do not, make these fancy meals that have lots and lots of ingredients in them because it's just too difficult for me. And as someone who's not really interested in cooking all that much, it makes it so much easier to just put some kind of protein, some kind of meat out, make that available, and then I'll figure out what other ingredients I'll use. I think it's also important to, for some people, it's necessary to have variety. So if you are one that needs that variety, you may look into some recipes. I caution you, when you're looking at recipes, look at the fats. Look to see, is there enough fat in there? Remember, we were talking about you can either use your carbs or you can use your fats for fuel. That's your choice. Your body will work either way. And we want to use more fats in there. Make sure that they are quality fats. Please do not use canola oil, corn oil, vegetable oil, things like that. Those are going to have some inflammation, and they're not going to taste good anyway. You like butter, you like bacon grease, you can use lard. All those kinds of things are your quality fats. So make sure that you have that fat in there. If there's not a lot of fat in there, if it's mostly protein and low carb, that's fine. Find a fat to add to it. Butter is cheap. Butter is the easiest one to add. I 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to be adding fat to it and I don't already have, you know, a ribeye, I'm going to have extra butter on it. If I've got a bowl of ground beef, I'm going to put some butter on it. Bacon grease is another option. Mayonnaise, you can either make mayonnaise. There's lots of recipes online on how to make mayonnaise. You could make a dip, but make sure that you're adding your fats. So please do not think that keto is difficult. Keto is not difficult. Keto is very easy to do, very lack of planning is usually the hardest thing. If you're not going to plan, that's the problem. Because then if you have to go to the store or go to a restaurant, you may choose the wrong food. So that's just my opinion. I am not a doctor. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but this is how it works for me. I pick a protein, I pick a carb, and I pick a fat, and that's all I do. 9 times out of 10, that's how I handle my meals. So I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.